wool pressmen up here. The first event is the Farmlands wool pressing singles event. Could we have Jeremy and the man all the way from the Hedatung in Hawke's Bay, Mr. Eddie Ha, come up to the stage to draw their stands.
Just a bit of a background about Ronnie Ediha. This is his first time doing the shows. He came to a training session with Wool Systems, and Jeremy was out there teaching him. And now look at him, he's made the final. So Ronnie Ediha, ladies and gentlemen, he's come down to try and take the big guy, Jeremy Goodyear.
170 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen, is the desired weight. On our left is Mr. Ediha, Ronnie Ediha from Hedatung. First time in the stadium. Give him a good hand, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time here. 12 times champion Jeremy Goodyear from the Wairarapa. Give him a hand too. 170. They're going to toss a coin to see which press they're on. You have your choice of the press, Ronnie. Hey guys, shake hands and go to your corners because this is a big fight out, shootout. Where are you, Gerald? Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to get themselves organised. We're just about ready to go underway. I see our mayor is here tonight. Good evening, your worship, and the previous mayor in times gone by. Where are you? He's not looking. Good evening. We got some neat people here tonight, and all of the sponsors that are in the room tonight, PGG Wrightson's, Farmlands, Elders Primary Wool, the guys over there making a little bit of noise tonight. We have you, all the farmers, but tonight it is the Farmlands wool pressing final. Gerald, where are you? You and Tim are going to take this Farmlands wool pressing guys to the cleaners. Pressman.
Good to go. You want to get them started, Tuma? What weight they want there, buddy?
170 kilograms. I reckon if you're still pressing after 9 minutes, you're going to be too slow, Gerald.
Okay, if we can have both the presses to the front of the stage. Ronnie, if we can have you guys to the front of the stage. And we'll get you started. We've got the timekeeper ready. We've got the green light. Gerald, you want to get these guys going?
Rightio. Timekeepers are ready. Judges ready. Presses. On your marks. Get set. Go. Let's get in behind them, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great spectacle here. Jeremy in for a big handful and whoosh into the side. That's one. In for number two, he's been doing this all day, right from this morning. Through some heats and into the semis, and here he goes again, ladies and gentlemen. Down on the knees and up he goes in. Give him a round of applause. Whoosh! Another big pile of wool. Tuma, how are we getting on down there? How's Ronnie going?
Well, just looking down here at Ronnie, he hasn't got those big 50 kilo loads of wool, but he'll do 3 little 30 kilos. So he's right there with the big band. Both of these guys filling up the top box. We call that the top box because we lift that box onto this one here, and so obviously it's the bottom box. But looking at this Jeremy Goodyear, he got 160 kilos, I think, in the semi-finals. I think he qualified through into the semis in about 3rd place. He was a little bit worried, Gerald.
Oh, no fear here. He's been up on the stage a few times, so this is common ground for him, where Ronnie will be calling on all his little tricks that he's learnt over the years as he's getting that box really filled up. See how they just sort of step up into that box. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it looks nice and easy just sitting back here at your table supping a bit of wine and a bit of beer. But when you tramp that wool, it keeps springing up at you, and it gives you, it's like trying to run in them or sprint in loose sand. It really, really sucks the good juice out of you, sucks the energy out of you, right into the pack. Jeremy, going to put that, there's a little bit of order that goes in here, okay, for safety reasons. Now they're going to clip that off, and it's going to be clipped off really well, Tuma.
Oh, they certainly are, Gerald. Look at this, Ronnie Ediha. First time in a wool pressing competition. He's up here in the bright lights. He must be thinking, man, I should have been doing this 20 years ago. Here he is. Come on, Ronnie. You got the big smile on your face. I know what it's like up there in this pressing, Gerald. She's a slog.
Ah, yes, she's full on. It looks nice and easy. It's like a top shear, isn't it? Looks like poetry. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy's going to get down really low. He's going to bend those knees. He's going to give you the best he's got, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Ooh. Did you see that, folks? Wow, have a drink for him. Tuma.
Well, I tell you what, Gerald, I was blown away by that load of wool. That's amazing.
Look at that. Here we go.
Ronnie's not even looking. He's not even worried about it. He's so focused on his own wool pressing at the moment. He's happy enough to do 4 little 30 kg loads of wool.
Here we go again, Jeremy. It is super full. He is shining under the spot, ladies and gentlemen. Get in behind them both. We've got no favourites. It's just that we're at one end of each. I'll take Jeremy here. Up he jumps. Now, this is where it really sucks it out of you. Boom, boom. It just gives. And it really draws the energy out of you. Now they're going to bounce down out of that. There, one. Jeremy thinking, oh, I've got to get this weight right. The weight's crucial. He's bouncing into those corners, getting all the air out. Ronnie goes for another handful, Tuma.
He certainly does. Come on, Ronnie. Where is all the Shearing NZ people? They should be getting behind this guy here on press number 1. Where are they? Oh, there's 3 of them.
Here they go. Jeremy just doing a bit of a tidying up thing. Did that feel right? I've got a bit of a feel for this wool. This wool is getting very, very dizzy. It's been in and out of packs and in and out of wool presses for a couple of days now. They're really starting to get the feel of it. Jeremy said, hey, look there, Gerald Spain. This wool is a way heavier than it feels and a way heavier than it looks. Ronnie does another handful as well. Here we've got the crank up, ladies and gentlemen. The key here is to keep that box nice and even so it doesn't start swinging and you'll cause a bit of friction. Up it goes nice and smooth. He swings that round. Oh, the joys of being a presser. The busiest man in the wool shed. Down it comes, Tuma. Bit of clicking going on at your end.
There is a bit of clicking. The clicking has stopped and around comes the top box. He's not far behind the Jeremy Goodger. Goodger, he's the legend. He's been here a long time. He's been at the top. We thought it might have been Vinny here, but Vinny's been out in the dairy farm as well. He's counting those somatics there, Gerald.
Yeah, Jeremy going, hooking those ropes up, not keeping it nice and tidy. See those pins, ladies and gentlemen, very easy to squash them. You know you're squashing it normally because it gets really tight and really hard to push down. And normally if you're in a shearing shed, it's what they call a box, meaning a 24-pack. The presser must shout at the end of the day. On the way home they'll call in somewhere and he'll get his checkbook out and get it fixed. But you won't see it here. The handle's still doing its little thing there. Up they go. Ronnie's getting ready to wind it down. We want to hear a heap of noise, don't we, Tuma, when we start cranking this baby. These boys have big, big trunk muscles. If you saw them in bare skin, they've got massive big muscles down their back from swinging that big arm down and hauling that wool in. Just hauling it in.
Yes, they certainly have, but now we've got the wool handler's touch because the presser doesn't start on the press. They start off as a wool handler first. They have to learn that before they can go to a presser. So look at these young guys. They got the brim in hand. Come on, Ronnie, because the big guy, he's onto his second pump around and it's going down hard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's your opportunity. Here's a gap. Let's get in behind my man here on the front stand. Let's go, Jeremy. Come on, folks. He's digging it in here. Is he on home ground? I'm sure he is, but I'm not hearing any support at the moment. By Jolly, down in south, and we'll be right in behind you. We're a noisy bunch there. Give it some stick, Jeremy. There we go.
Well, at this stage, Jeremy would be a good 1 minute ahead, I would suspect. Now, Ronnie's got his work cut out for him because he's getting behind a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Where's all the Hawke's Bay people? Make a bit of noise for that guy on press number 1 because he's getting burnt off. Down the look at this guy, Jeremy Goodger. He's just absolutely in total control, isn't he? We should have this guy on the cover of Vogue magazine, shouldn't we?
Yeah, look at the physique of this guy. By jolly, he's going to go for one.
All the ladies are saying, my word, he's a good-looking man.
Yes, that's right. That's right. As he lifts the flaps up now, of course, this is the, they used to sew this on once upon a time now, but the capless packs for a long time, they didn't want that string which was getting tangled up the wall, so now they're down to this here, where they're going to stick those pins through there. Jeremy's getting it lined up. Right through he goes. How many is there? There's 1, 2, 3. How's Ronnie getting on, Tuma?
Ronnie, he went into the secretarial work of writing the bale description on the paper before he cranked the rest of it down. He's not too far away. Come on, Ronnie. Where's these Shearing NZ Hawke's Bay people? Is there any Hawke's Bay people? Cheer him along. We want him to see him try and catch up to this Goodyear boy on press number 2, Gerald.
Yeah, let's get him behind it, audience. You are the lucky ones to be here. If you've travelled a long way, a very warm welcome to you. If you're local, a warm welcome as well. But let's make this Shears a success. Let's make some noise. We're getting live streamed all around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is your opportunity to be heard by the globe. Make some noise. Come on, Jeremy. He's back to the old paperwork. The bale must be branded. Ronnie, he's got the flap up now. The pins are nice and sharp. Line the baby up. There. Up. The groove underneath the packs where it's got to go through. Jeremy, pins in place, holding the wool, of course. Tuma, how are we getting on?
Oh, just watching this, Ronnie, he's pushing these pins in. There must be a little bit of wool when he was trying to push the first pin in because he was making the mean face like, get in there, you little beauty. I don't think he was really saying that though, Gerald.
It's a family show here at the Golden Shears. That's side 1 done for Jeremy. Hardly any wool left. Poro, do you think he's made an approach? If you looked at that pile before he started, do you think there's 170 sitting in that bale?
Oh, well, he's a tidy bugger. Look at these floors. Absolutely clean. And Ronnie's going to have to work a little bit harder, Ronnie, because this man in 1 minute, he's going to be putting up his hand and saying, I've done the business. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Good, just 12 times champion here on press number 2, and he's coming to the end of his tether. Down the last side, we'll call it. The last pin has gone in. Out comes the pins. Look at the big thing. 170 kilograms is all. Oh, look at that. He's already done that as well. Out the wool press is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Give this man a good hand because he's looking for the last bale. Jeremy Goodyear. Then he goes, he closes up. It's all over for the Goodyear man. Look at that.
9:36. 9 minutes 36.
But the pairs weren't even doing it in 10 minutes. 9 minutes and 36 seconds.
Why, did you see that big dump truck when he come in to pick that wool up? It was like a big JCB. It just come roaring in there like it was grabbing a big pile of silage. And in it went. 2 big handfuls per side. How is Ronnie getting on? Ronnie's still in the game.
Ronnie
He's on to the clips now.
Ronnie's still very much in the game. He's down here. He's got 4 pins to put in the top. He's got 3 in the bottom flaps and 4 in the top. He will clip it up. He's not too far behind. He knows that if he can get that, what is our goal weight there, Gerald? 170.
Yeah, 170 we're going for. Oh, jeebus, I might show myself up here. This is a massive opportunity to make a fool myself again. But there we go. Oh, look, it feels like a good 170 to me, just slightly under. Jeremy, how do you feel that weight, mate?
I feel pretty good, actually.
Now, how do you go to the gym and do, bench press sort of stuff? You get down nice and low, which is good to see. And then you haul in there and you've got that massive big armful and somehow you've bundled it and tied it all together and it just about fills that bin in one scoop. How do you train for that sort of carry on?
I think it's a bit of a mix of a deadlift and squat.
Oh, so there is a bit of gym work going on there. Oh, yeah, nothing like a gym. Here's Ronnie. Bring him home, Tuma.
Just wait for him. There he goes. Put his hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Ronnie. Oh, stiff competition, mate.
Yeah, he sure is.
I'll tell you what. If you turn me, I'd really like the crowd to have a look at how hard you have worked. Look at the perspiration, ladies and gentlemen, the sweat on this man. Wow, they've been giving it stick. Well done, fellas.
Did Ronnie say anything at all?
Sorry?
He sounded like Mick Jagger.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit raspy. Well, Ronnie, how did it feel in front of this big crowd here at the War Memorial Hall?
Now it's nervous. Now I notice everyone's looking.
Everybody had their eyes on you. Well, we're going to bring these bales over here. Ronnie, 170 kilograms, and this afternoon, this guy here, we asked for 160, and he was 160.5. Where's Tuma Mullins coming over? Okay, we're going to go, and we want to read out the sign. We wanted 170. What is it?
170.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is the weight? Tell the peoples.
164. Ooh. That's pretty good.
Ronnie, what you thinking now? Hey, all that sweat could be worth it. The way off. Here we go, Tuma. The roll. Hold your breath, Jeremy.
172.5. Hey, Jeremy, just a few more words. Sorry about that, Jeremy. Just a few more words. You know, you were talking about you do a lot of kickboxing training and stuff like that. This Ronnie Ediha, you know, it's his first time in the ball pressing competition. You met him for the first time on Tuesday. Remember, you only got to work with him for one bale because it took all day to get that bale. But, how are you feeling right now, about Ronnie? You only spent one bale, with him, and he's right here with you in the final. It's pretty amazing.
I'm quite proud of you, Ronnie, sorry mate. I showed him a few tips on Tuesday and I should do something wrong, and he goes, you didn't do that on YouTube. So you've been watching on YouTube. Way to go, bro.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Where's Ronnie? Ronnie, we better get you to say a few things. We did that little bit of a training day, and you know what he does because you've seen it on YouTube. But do you think that there's ways that you can improve and get quicker and beat 9.5 minutes, I think it was? I reckon you can.
Yeah, I think I can. I just got to do a bit of fitness first there.
Bit of training? Where do you train? Not in the pub?
You got it.
In the pub. Okay, well, we need to get a few gyms around the place and name them the pub, and then we'll be right, won't we? Okay, so that's the pressing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if we've got a little bit of entertainment coming up in between the next thing there. Gerald?
Yeah.
But well done to these pressers, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a hand. Ronnie Ediha, Jeremy Goodyear.